Welcome to Ranger Ruby YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'll be going over what national parks actually are and what the National Park Service actually is and does. Let's dive right on in. Before we go into what national parks are, we are going to do a little bit of history. But don't go yet. This information is necessary to understand the national parks and the National Park Service.
The National Park Service was founded in 1916 by President Woodrow Wilson. This act of Congress, called the Organic Act, put any parks under the NPS into the Department of the Interior. But there's one problem. Yellowstone was founded in 1872 by President Ulysses S. Grant, and if you look at the dates, there is a small gap. Prior to the founding of the NPS, any national parks were run by the Army. Though some good things came out of that, lots of not so good things did too. Overhunting was issued in the parks by concerned tourists, and visitors could do anything they wanted without regulation. When the Park Service was founded, it took a while for things to change, but when it did, it snowballed. The history of the National Park Service is over 100 years old, and telling you all of it would take a long time. So fast forward to today, and the question I set out to answer in this video.
The National Park Service is tasked to manage and maintain all national parks. Now that we know what the NPS is, let's talk about the actual parks. National parks are a piece of set-aside land that protect and preserve something for future generations to enjoy. That something can be anything from the natural wonders of Yellowstone to the Battle of Gettysburg. That doesn't sound too confusing, right? Well, here's the tricky part. National parks aren't the only thing in the NPS. There are national battlefields, national seashores, national monuments, national historical parks. The list can go on and on. Anything under the NPS is a national unit, all of which are protected by park rangers. So, what's the difference? The thing is, there isn't really a difference on how they're protected. You follow the same rules in Yellowstone as you do in Gettysburg. The difference is that Yellowstone and Gettysburg became national parks for two very different reasons. Yellowstone was preserved because of its natural beauty and wonder, and Gettysburg was preserved because of its historic significance in the Civil War. Here's a little trick to help you figure this out. The type of national unit will tell you what is being protected. If it's a true national park, then it'll most likely be protecting something beautiful, scenery, or other thing of environmental importance. And a national battlefield is probably protecting, well, a battlefield. This does not apply to every national park, but it does come close. There are over 400 national units in the US, each protecting something different. Hopefully this video helped you figure out what national parks actually are and what the National Park Service actually does. Well everybody, that's the end in today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any questions about national parks and the National Park Service. I'd love to hear from you. Also be sure to click the red subscribe button and the little bell next to it to always know when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in another video. Bye!